All right, so we're ready to get going. We have our branch created. We can see we're on our branch by clicking on Get and seeing, on Dreamweaver and seeing our branch is open up there. We can also see that we're in our branch. So let's just do a quick Get Status. Check that out. Good, we're good to go there. And so this part of the site, this part of this step, we're going to go out and we're going to actually leverage an existing bootstrap template and get ourselves rolling right out of the gate, good and strong. What we're going to do is basically grab a template that's out there. There's lots of templates and resources available to get us rolling on sites very quickly, and we're going after creating our responsive site with this template, and we can see that as we close it up, it's responsive and it works, has the nice scroll effect, things like that. So the first thing that we need to do is go ahead and go out and grab the template, and that's available here in our homework under template download. The way that we're going to do that is we'll click on the template download and we'll go out. We can see that it's scrolling nav. It's an open source. We can do a live preview of it, and it's exactly what we're going to have at the end of this step. We could go and view all the source in GitHub, and we can see all the work that's been done on this template, and it's a great place to go back to and grab. What we're going to do is we'll go ahead and click the download, and once it downloads, we're going to show in folder, which will be in our downloads folder. And this template comes with a whole lot of things already built into it, and so let's go ahead and extract it and take a look at what we're looking at exactly. And close that up. We now have this open, and we see all kinds of files, and there's folders, already predefined vendors, meaning inside our vendor folder we have Bootstrap, jQuery, jQuery easing. These are just all different effects that we're going to use, and we're going to go ahead and just leverage these things right out of the gate. We'll talk about them more inside of Dreamweaver. But for the time being, what we want to do is we want to highlight the CSS, JS, vendor, and the index.html file. All the rest we're going to go ahead and just leave behind. And actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and grab the git ignore. We'll copy them. We'll go over to our 5xx folder, and we're going to go ahead and just paste them right in there. We're going to allow for replacing anything in the destination. And at this point, we can close our folder, and we should be able to go to Dreamweaver and see our files. Of course, we'll have to refresh local files. Now that we're in here, let's take a peek at what we have. The scrolling nav, that's what allows the effect of moving up and down, and it has its own JS and CSS file, and we could talk about that more later when we're worried about creating this responsive site. The other thing we have in here is instead of using a CDN, we're actually going to leverage Bootstrap right inside of our site, and it came pre-packaged, which is great and allows us to use all the Bootstrap files that we need. We don't have to worry about which CDN we're connected to, what version, or anything of that nature. It's already there for us, which is awesome. The jQuery, same thing. And then jQuery easing is just basically a plugin, an open source plugin that allows us to continue to use the Bootstrap, the jQuery, and it's what allows when you scroll for that ease in and ease out of the scrolling. So at this point, we've added all of our files and we're good. And let's go out and check out localhost, empty cache, and we can see we already have our base, our starting site, and you can see when it gets to certain points, it'll slow down, and that's the jQuery easy taking effect. We're clean with no errors. We're good, and so at this point, this is going to complete this point of the lesson. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and do a git status. We'll see that we have all the files in that we placed there, including the git ignore, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a git add. And of course, all those files were added now. So if we run a get status again, we should see all the new files that we've added to our site there and available. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a git commit with a message and say that we added pre-canned responsive template from, and let's go ahead and put where we're putting it from. We'll just go ahead and put the whole address in there. We're going to put it in our README file as well, but it's good enough to go. And we'll go ahead and we'll commit it. Now that we've committed it, let's just do one more git status. We're good there. Want to check Dreamweaver, make sure that we in fact closed our files. Check localhost. And we're still good there. Awesome. So that actually completes this step of the lesson, and we are good to go. So we'll go ahead in the next video and do our merge and our commit and our push and things like that. See you next video.